Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything music from death metal to Queen and everything in between. On this video we'll talk about the big news: Kirk Hammett is joining Gibson. Now for a long time a lot of rumors have been going around about this fact, but nothing was official yet. Until yesterday when Gibson actually teased a video on their social media with an image of Kirk Hammett playing the Flying V. Now I know I'm a little bit late to the party because Gibson themselves have actually released an interview with Cesar, the president of the company, interviewing Kirk Hammett himself and talking about Gibson and how great the partnership is going to be and stuff like that. But that's a 30-minute video and a lot of people are just not going to watch that. And also I am getting a lot of messages asking me, hey, what do you think of this? Did you know about this? And stuff like that. So I just want to address it. But before we get to that, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so that I can start doing some giveaways. So please, it only takes you a second. Okay, let's get on with the video. Okay, so check this out. Ever since the Metallica Icons video with Kirk Hammett, I thought something was going on. I found it a little bit fishy, but really I had no idea. Also, they signed Dave Mustaine, and I didn't think Gibson was going to be bold enough to sign Dave Mustaine and then wait a couple of months and get Kirk Hammett on board. I don't know how Dave is going to feel about that, but then again, I don't think there's any bad blood left. I think the fans actually care more about that feud that happened so long ago than the actual people involved. Anyway, if you did watch the interview with Cesar and Kirk Hammett, then you know they didn't really say much about it. But if you really paid attention to detail, they said a lot of things without actually having to say them. Check this out. For instance, we do know that there's going to be more than one Kirk Hammett signature guitar, because they did talk about a collection of guitars. So we're probably going to get a Flying V, of course, the black Flying V with a white pick guard. You know, the iconic Kirk Hammett Flying V. We are probably going to get a copy of the Greenie guitar, which is an awesome 57 that was owned by Peter Green and of course the late Gary Moore. And we're probably going to get some Epiphone versions of that too. And I'm also thinking, but I could be wrong, we're probably going to get some Super Strat shaped guitar under the Kramer brand. Also, only a few times, and if you really pay attention, they actually talked about gear as opposed to guitar when they talked about the partnership itself. So that also leads me to think that we're probably maybe going to get some Mesa Boogie signature amps as well. This is not new for Kirk Hammett. He's actually had a line of amplifiers released by Randall before, and if they're going to do something like that, we're probably going to see some different tiers of amplifiers, like some little amplifiers like studio, like 1 watt amplifier, 5 watt amplifier, 10 watt amplifier, 15, 20, 50, 100 and 150. We're probably not going to get all that many, but I'm thinking we're going to get at least some different options as well. Just like with the guitars, we're going to get some cheap ones and some really high-end, really expensive custom ones. Anyway, these news are really being developed at this moment. Nothing is really official yet, other than the fact that Gibson is working with Kirk Hammett, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. I'm thinking also they're probably going to try to get James Hetfield on board. I mean, really, if you think about it, it's going to be the right move. He's always played Explorers, Les Paul shaped guitars, and you can see them on every documentary at the studio playing some sort of Gibson. And the cool thing about the Gibson-Kirk Hammett partnership is the fact that according to Kirk Hammett himself, he hasn't really left ESP guitars. So he's probably going to work with both guitars and he's not going to have exclusivity with any of them. So you might see him playing ESP and Gibson simultaneously, which is a great thing. I am also happy about the fact that for the longest time, we didn't have a lot of endorsements for Gibsons. And apparently Gibson is now endorsing everybody and their mother. So that's really cool. Maybe one day they'll get to me. Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway guys, let me know what you think about this partnership in the comment section down below. Please drop me a like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel like a man if you haven't yet. And if you enjoy the content and you want to help the channel out big time, make sure you smash the join button. A little goes a long way and we surely do appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Pat out, metal on dudes.